Patrick McNeil joined on the pregame show by Cape Breton Eagles assistant coach Nick MacNeil. Nick, a back-and-forth game last night, much like the game in Bathurst, but this time the Eagles come out on the short end of the stick against the Moncton Wildcats. What did you make of the game last night?
I thought we come out and we score in the first shift of the game, so it's very tough to decipher, I guess. The first period anyway, we were up, we were down, ended up being 3-2 after the first period. Anyway, lots of goals. I thought our effort was there. In the third period, we kind of shut things down. They only had 3 shots, plus the fourth shot was an empty netter. I think we did a lot of good, but again, it's important this time of the year. We got to find a way to get 2 points, and we're on the wrong end of that last night.
You talk about wanting to find a way to get a win, and you talk about that quick start. I guess the question is, how do you keep that urgency going throughout the whole game? Because obviously it was there at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, exactly. I thought we had some good jump. In the first, we just missed a couple of assignments. But again, I think our start against Quebec was big. Last night we had some jumps, so we just got to be ready to go. That's plain and simple. We got to look at it tonight as almost a playoff series. We're playing playoff games here on out. Every team is under the microscope as in, okay, where are we going to be in 28 games? They might look as if they're a playoff team right now, but in 3 or 4 weeks, if they go on a little losing streak, that's how tight the league is from the second bottom half down. So for us, we're going to approach it as a game where we have to win. We got to win these games. Shawinigan's kind of a team who maybe sold a few guys at the deadline, got a little bit younger, so they're on the end of a long trip. And for us, I wouldn't say must win, but it's a win we need tonight.
One thing that has been going well the last 3 games of the Eagles, no doubt, is the power play. Obviously, you're a big part of that. Just tell us what's been working well in the man advantage.
I think for us, it's all about moving the puck and keeping it less complicated. I think when we hold on to pucks too long, we stick handle, we don't underhandle the puck, things don't tend to work out well for us. PKs they set up. And for us, shooting the puck when there's an opportunity, we brought in Nuke. Good, strong net front presence guy. Cam's been there this year. Hood's been there. And I think we just have 2 really good units, Patty. I think we can go to anyone at any time. And I think Johnny getting his 20th goal last night, he's certainly been a big part of the power play this year, too.
You mentioned Newcombe. Obviously, that changes the dynamic of the lines at even strength. Just how do you think he's positively influenced the first line moving up there?
Yeah, I think he's doing great. He's a guy that was a great pickup for us. He plays the game the right way. He's on pucks. He's hard on the forecheck. For him, I'd like to see him maybe shoot a little bit more when he gets an opportunity. But again, he makes that line better, I think. Just hunting pucks, like I said, and playing with Ivy with speed. And right now, Cam, who can make plays and finish at the net. So he's driving that line a little bit, along with Ivy. And Cam's playing well. They're all playing well, actually. So it's a line that we need to produce offensively, and they've been doing that for us lately.
It's been a few weeks now that he's been with Cape Breton, along with all the other new players you brought in, including 2 defensemen. How do you feel the chemistry is settling now with this new group, now that it's the set team that's going to finish the season?
Yeah, I think you're starting to see a little bit more of it. It does take a while, no matter what people think, to get new guys in different roles and things like that. But I do feel like we're getting tighter as a group. I think guys kind of now understand their roles a little bit more. It's going to be an interesting 27 games. I think we can win some games in these next 27. For us, we got to get into playoffs. I think that's the big thing for us as coaches, as management. That's our goal. We have to get into playoffs. The roster that we have, I truly believe that we will. So we just got to give it every day, push ourselves to get better. And tonight, again, is a big game for us. We're going to look forward to it tonight.
And lastly, we'll talk about that. This is a Shawinigan team that won the President's Cup last year. A lot of turnover, but there's some pieces coming back. Quick turnaround. So what do you know about this team that you obviously don't get to see a lot of?
It's funny, their 2 goalies are former Eagle players.
Yeah.
It's kind of unique, and it's good to see Gio get picked up on waivers, so I was happy for him. And the Remy situation in training camp, which is understandable for us to send him there. So it's a team, like you said, they brought a few guys back from last year's team. I think they got a couple good D there. Booth and Torrington are certainly 2 guys that need to keep an eye on tonight. And then up front, they got a couple guys who can put the puck in the back of the net. So we got to come out, we got to forecheck hard, play well on our defensive end, which is getting better. So those are the kind of the keys, and get off to a good start like we've talked about earlier.
Well, we look forward to seeing it play out tonight. Good luck, Nick. Thanks for this.
Yeah, thanks, Patty.